Had an update on the topic of what's going on eBay at the moment and some new information as well. Hello again and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for a profit. Today I've got some update and some new information excuse me, about the mess that is going on eBay that we can experience at the moment, last week actually. And like I've said in the previous video, something is going on. Something is going on. Something is going to change. Something is being adjusted. And it looks like very similar like last year when we had massive problem with the change in algorithm. Hopefully this year it's not the change in the algorithm. I've got some new information that confirms that. I don't think it's a change in algorithm, but let's start from the beginning and let's move on. If you are interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel and become a subscriber basically if you haven't done so yet. So last week wasn't that bad. It was exactly like last year. During the week there are problems, but weekend is okay and you can kind of catch up. It was a poor week, but considering that during the week, like a working week, I had 3 days with one sale only on each of those days. Then those weekend days, they were okay. Yeah, they were okay. They weren't brilliant. They were okay. Yeah. On all of those 3 days, I had about 70 pounds each, which is kind of the lowest level of sales that I would call a good day. So 5 days of 70 pounds gives me 500 pounds at the end of the week, which is good in my books. And what was important was the thing that sales were coming throughout the day. So from the morning till the evening, no massive like long lasting breaks. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday sales were coming like that. Monday was a bit dodgy, but then Tuesday and Wednesday were the same. Sales throughout the day. It's like it was just like it should be. Yeah, every couple of hours a sale, another couple of hours a sale. But on Monday there was a slightly problem. Last sale was Sunday 10 p.m. and then for the first sale on Monday I had to wait till 7 p.m. So again there was that full day of nothing, 21 hours of nothing, and this is not normal. And when I was listing, I had like a website error twice, which is nowhere near what it was a week before when I had it like 20 times. But yeah, I had it twice. So yeah, they were still doing something on Monday. The funny thing is, second shop was acting fairly normal. Everything looked half decent there. In fact, on Sunday and on Monday, I had better sales on my second shop that I had on my main shop, which is ridiculous, taking into consideration that it's a way much worse inventory in the second shop and it's cheaper, so I have to sell more to achieve the same money. So first of all, at the moment eBay team is implementing some changes. It's not a ready-made product yet. Last year we had a period of glitches and then we were hit with the new algorithm. Now we are in the phase of glitches. Yeah, we haven't been hit with the new changes yet, at least in UK. I'll come back to it in a second. Yeah, in my opinion, they have split servers again, and there are at least two groups again. One is going as usual, one is going as a guinea pig that they are testing new stuff on. Yeah, A/B testing again, basically. And I don't know if there is more groups. I don't know if the groups are similar in size or one is bigger, one is smaller. I don't know. What I suspect is that in the test group we have old accounts and matured accounts, and business as usual group, these are small accounts, private accounts, new accounts, basically. At least how it looks like that to me. My second account is a smaller, younger account, performs as it should. My wife's account performs as it should. Yeah, all good, more or less. My main account, 60 years old, sorry, 16 years old, not 60, 16 years old account, suffers. It kind of makes sense, really, because if they were harassing new watchers, new accounts, new users, there would be a higher chance that some of those people would give up with eBay, and they don't want to lose accounts because they are losing them anyway, so they don't want to lose more of them. And we seasoned sellers, yeah, even if eBay will harass it for extended period of time, we will carry on fighting, we will wait, we will not give up so easy. So in my opinion, if they want to harass somebody, it's better for them to harass us than new accounts. Yeah. There is one more thing that I have noticed as well. I often get a sale as soon as I get positive feedback, or I often have a spike in new watchers as soon as I receive positive feedback. This may be a coincidence, but this is what I have noticed across last week, especially on those more or less normal days like the weekend was. Yeah, but that's a side note. I don't know if it's true. I've just noticed it because the sales, there was so few sales that I kind of like, I had a sale and I was like, why did I have a sale? All right, I've got new feedback. I didn't have it before. You know, it's a new one. I didn't have any new feedback this on this day, and I can see the sale and I can see the feedback. Something like that. Yeah. Now, as I've said in the previous video, as always, eBay has decided to test new code on a living organism, which is ridiculous. But you know, if you have ever worked for a massive company, this is what they do. I used to work for the company that at the time was a British arm of Walmart, and they were exactly the same. Somebody behind the desk had a brain fart, millions were spent, shop floor workers were hit with the changes that never been properly tested, but yeah, there was no argument. Yeah, you deal with it because it's going to work. Yeah, because I say so, it's going to work. Yeah, if it doesn't work, it means that you are not trying hard enough, and that's it. And eBay is the same. Yeah, they will not allow tech team to properly test stuff. I bet there is not enough workforce to properly test the stuff. Yeah, just implement it and fix the bugs. Yeah, and you know, fix the bugs that have been reported by aggravated users. And this is what it is, guys. They just implement the code, it collapses half of the website, and oh, oops, we have to fix it now. Anyway, what are they changing? And how will this affect us? So thanks to the viewer called CA7439, who pointed me to the video made by Married to Reselling channel, link in the description, we know a bit more now. As far as I understand, recently there was a change in shipping in US, and I think we are going to have something similar in UK now. Well, it's not going to be similar, but we're going to have a change in shipping. It will be very much like on Vinted at the moment. So when you list your item, you will be able to choose the couriers that you are willing to dispatch your item with. You need to provide the size and the weight of the parcel. When the customer buys the item, he or she will choose the courier from ones that you have provided, and he or she will buy shipping label. Then the label will be emailed to you, or it will be available for download. I don't know how it's going to work. But basically you will never see that money for the shipping label, and you will, if you won't be able to buy it, you won't be able to change anything. Customer will buy the label and that's it, and you have to use the label basically provided by customer. So as of now, terms and conditions have been updated, but according to the Simon from Merit to Reselling, who has contacted eBay about it, there is no launch date yet. Yeah, they don't know when it's going live yet. At least it hasn't. That's what they say, that it hasn't been confirmed. What I think is it's not working. That's why there is no launch date. I think they were trying to implement it and code was crashing and website was crashing, and this is why we had all those server errors, and that's why we had that A/B testing. That's what I think. In my opinion, they have given up for now and they went back to drawing board. On Tuesday morning, things were okay. I only had, like I said, I only had 2 crashes of website on Monday. Then Tuesday was okay. Wednesday was fairly okay. There was something going on in the evening, but I don't know what it was, to be honest. But yeah, it looks more or less okay. Sales are slow, but that's because I've lost my entire sales velocity because of those days that website was crashed. At least I think so. That's why I've lost my velocity of sales. But at least sales are coming, and they are coming throughout the day. Yeah, on both on all during entire weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and definitely Tuesday and Wednesday sales were coming throughout the day. On Monday there was a dodgy point, but if it wasn't if it wasn't for the mess that was last week, I would say that's fairly normal. But I remember the mess from last week, so now I'm saying that this Monday wasn't that normal. Yeah. The last thing is that we need is really them trying to implement this feature for months and months and months and months, and crashing the website for months and months and months and months. What we want now is, they tried, they crashed, they went back to the drawing board, and we want them to fix it and implement it once and it's done. That would be ideal. How it's going to be, we will find out. So let's talk about changes, yeah? Shall we? What do they mean for us sellers? Are they good? Are they bad? What are they? Basically, it depends what are you selling, what your processes are, and how much inventory do you have listed on eBay, and whereabout you live as well. Let me explain that. So you will have to choose the parcel carriers for your parcel that you offer. So you say to customer, hey, if you buy this item, you can use every, Royal Mail, Yodel, and whatever, DPD. Yeah, and they will choose what they want. They will buy the label, and you will receive the label. So the less choice you offer, in theory, the worse your listing looks like. Yeah, in theory. Maybe eBay will slow you down because you offer only one courier. I don't know. We will see. But on the other hand, it depends where you live, because if you live in the point where there is only your local post office and no drop-off, courier drop-offs, then you will offer only Royal Mail, because you will not drive, say, 5 miles to drop your parcel, or one parcel or two parcels, and then 5 miles back. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. For me, for example, my closest Yodel drop-off point is 3 miles away from my house. So I would have to drive 3 miles there, 3 miles back to leave there one parcel, for example, which makes no sense to me. So I will not offer it. Yeah. Next, you will have to determine the size and weight of each item that is going on eBay. For me, it's not a problem. I do it for years. I've got everything packed, weighted. Most of my parcels are fairly uniform. But if you are everything seller and you've got like 50,000 items live on eBay, you are basically deep in manure. That will set you back for months to go through every single item one by one, weighting, measuring, updating postage on eBay. I feel sorry for you, actually, but yeah. From the financial point of view, we've got 4 things here. 1, if you are overcharging postage to cover your returns, to cover your packaging, or just to make more money, that thing will end. Second, in accordance with UK distance selling laws, you will still have to refund that postage cost in terms of when there is a return. Yeah, even though you will never see the money for it, even though you will not pay for it, even though you will not buy the label, you will still have to refund that postage in case of return. 3, you will never see that postage money in your bank account, in your hand, whatever. So in my opinion, but I'm not a tax expert, so in my opinion, it will not count against your VAT threshold. And now it is counting against your VAT threshold. So because now it's a part of your takings, it's a part of the money you are taking from the customer, then you spend it to buy postage, but it is your takings. After the changes, it won't be. At least that's what I think. Yeah, because the postage will be bought by by buyer, and you will be provided with the label. I don't know. Number 4, I hope we will stop to pay final value fees on postage. As the situation where people sell something for £1 with £50 postage will be eliminated. So I hope eBay will not have an excuse to charge final value fees on postage cost. Obviously, it's eBay, so 95% they will, 5% they won't. But I hope they won't charge final value fees on postage. However, if they won't, they will probably hike up the regular final value fee to make up for the cost. You know eBay, you know how greedy they are. What I also hope is that eBay will match Vinted prices with that postage. As at the moment on Vinted you can get those labels literally for free in some cases. So I believe for small parcel every delivered to parcel shop where you can pick it up and collect it, go there and collect it, I think it's free now. So I hope that eBay will at least get closer to those prices, not like you are charged £1.50 on Vinted and you are charged £3.20 on eBay for the same bloody delivery. Additionally, this system will save me a lot of time, provided that I won't have to go through all my emails looking for the labels, and I will be able just to go on eBay and download all the labels in one PDF file with a couple of clicks. Then it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But if you will have to go through your emails looking for the labels that they have emailed to you, then if you sell 100 items a day, then good luck. It's just good luck. It's going to be hours and hours and hours and hours downloading those labels one by one, one by one, each in separate PDF file. I hope eBay has enough brain to allow like a bulk download of all the labels in one single PDF file. We will see. That would eliminate at least half an hour twice a week from my work. Yeah, when I have to sit down and basically go and buy my labels online. Yeah, some are Royal Mail large letters, so some are every postable, some are every small parcel. Yeah, it's a lot of faffing around that makes no additional money really. When if that's eliminated and I can click and download all my labels in one go, then I'm all for it. Yeah, and that would be it, guys. What I suggest you to do, if you are selling, ending and selling similar, and you are going through the item and you are updating details on this item, just make sure you've got that size and weight of the parcel, at least the weight of the parcel, because it may or may not, I don't know, because I haven't seen the system yet, but it may save you a lot of time later on when the system is implemented, because we may have a situation where eBay will introduce new system and they will say, if you don't have a weight of your item in your listing, then your listing is invisible. It may happen like that. It may happen like that. I don't know. And one more thing, apparently you will be able to opt out of this new system, but as I know eBay, as good as I know eBay, so I know that sooner or later they will force everybody to do it anyway, simply by suppressing listings that are not in this new system. And they may do it loud and clear. On one day they will come and say, hey, if you won't join this system by this date, your listings will be invisible for the buyers, and everybody will have to do it. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm a little bit calmer now. At least I know what is going on. At least I suspect what is going on. Hopefully this is it. It's not something else. So if that's the case, then I'm kind of okay with it. If they can implement it fairly easily and fairly painlessly, then we should be fine. If they will be implementing this for months and it will collapse the code for months, then we are not fine. Yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye bye.